Sorry, I was just looking at something. I'll get to it in a second, but hello and welcome to the stream Parson streams some Starcraft II. And today we are continuing on our playthrough of Starcraft II Legacy of the Void, which we just started on Monday. The thing I was just looking at is, I'm looking at a couple of people on my friends list. I know it's not that extensive because I don't use it that much, but apparently people are playing the Burning Crusade Classic, which I thought wasn't supposed to be out until like June 1st, I think the Burning Crusade Classic comes out. But otherwise, like, I didn't think it'd be out already. I won't lie, the Burning Crusade Classic does appeal to me because, like, actually that was the part of World of Warcraft I got a lot more into when I started playing it. It was back when Burning Crusade was new. But I don't think I want to, like, you know, spend as much money playing World of Warcraft. Even if it is Burning Crusade. Because it is like 20 bucks a month, and if you know, one of the psychological things you'd have to deal with is that, like, if you pay money for a game, you have to, like, play it, right? And play it a lot. And if you do that, then you end up, like, not playing other games, right? But anyway, it's just continuing where we left off. We had just started Legacy of the Void on Monday. We had escaped Ire after the failed attempt to conquer it, because the Protoss don't seem to figure out that maybe we shouldn't just try and storm our way into taking over Ire from the Zerg, because, you know, there might be something bigger at play. But anyway, after the failed invasion of Ire, Artanis, the hierarch, basically he's like the main, like, grand general, basically, of the Protoss army and the Protoss forces. He had to make an escape, and now we're in something called the Spirit of ADUN. And so right now I'm in the, what am I in? I'm in the the armory, and we met Rohana, who's like an ancient Protoss that lived in the ship for like thousands of years. She was basically kept in like cryogenic stasis. Let's learn a bit more about her.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique, trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they
are one with the Kala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Ire. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours.
Okay. So, what you can do in the armory is you can, like, pick a unit. Like, here you have a melee warrior and a ranged warrior that can get a certain upgrade. But only one of them can have it at a time, so, like, out of the melee units, you have the Zealot, and you have the Centurion. Because there's the Ire Protoss, the Nerazim, which is the Shakuris people. And there's one more type, but we'll learn about them probably as we go through this playthrough.
We are the Blades of Ire.
I will take the Zealot upgrade, which gives you the charge. Intercepts and attacks enemy ground units, also increases movement speed. And you get Whirlwind. Deals 10 damage per second to all nearby ground targets for 3 seconds. I think it's an active ability. You have to actually click for it to go.
The Shadow Guard.
We'll see how much I actually use it, but the charge is already good enough. And as far as the range unit, you can have either the Dragoon from Ire, or you can have the Stalker. So they have the Phase Disruptor. The Dragoon has a Phase Disruptor. Attacks enemy ground and air units for high damage at a slow rate of fire. Dragoon Cases provides a high amount of life at the cost of reduced movement speed. I think I might just stick with my Stalkers though, because I like the Blink ability. It teleports the Stalker to a nearby target location, can be used every 8 seconds. It's pretty good. I like the Blink ability, so they're gonna stick with the Stalker here. Checking out the archive. Apparently, from what I've observed, Legacy of the Void is not that long, because it only has 19 missions. But to be fair, it does have the prologue and the epilogue. The prologue was 3 missions. I assume the epilogue is also like 3 missions. So if you add them together, it's 25 missions roughly in total. So technically, I'm like 6 missions in, because I did the prologue on Monday as well. Because we got a lot covered on Monday, actually. We did like the final map of Heart of the Swarm, and then we did like Legacy of the Void prologue and the first 3 chapters, where we escaped Ire by claiming the Spirit of ADUN. So that's where we left off. Like, this map only took me like 13 minutes, right? This one took me like 15 minutes. And the first map took me like 10 minutes because, you know, beginning of each campaign, they always want to start you nice and easy. Oh. This is called the War Council. Okay, that's what this place is called. Okay, let's go to the bridge. So we got Korax here, who's like a Templar.
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the Spear of ADUN bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
Okay, so in case you missed what happened on Monday, the whole thing that was happening was that basically, just a little bit of lore explanation. The Protoss, like many other science fiction, like advanced species, they possess a psychic ability that links all of their minds together. So the Protoss are normally able to easily communicate with each other telepathically. And so because they're easily mentally linked, it's what allowed them to flourish as a civilization, because, you know, if you can actually read each other's minds, then it's easy to... How do I put it? It's easy for you to get your thoughts across if you can literally send your thoughts to someone, right? So the Protoss had relied on this for basically a pretty long time. But of course, what was the Protoss' strength ended up being a pretty big weakness to them. Because, you know, the ancient Xel'Naga, Amon, that was his name. I was like, what's his name again? Amon exploited this weakness and took over a bunch of Protoss' minds by infusing himself into the energy of which the Protoss use their telepathic powers, the Kala. Of course, Zeratul cut off some of the... What do they call it? Basically, like, you notice here in the back of Karax's head, normally they would have like these like kind of antenna, but Zeratul had removed them off Karax, and he gave his life separating Artanis's, which made them free from the Kala and by extension Amon's corruption. But of course now, once they cut off those antenna and they're separated from the Kala, they're not easily able to communicate telepathically. Hey, Epi Timmy. Good afternoon, streaming Parson. May grace and peace be multiplied to you in the knowledge of God and of Christ Jesus as you micro your way through this game by the grace of God. Yeah, that's been the real challenge of, you know, getting through this game, right? Because RTS, not my strongest. But anyway, let's talk to Jim's Raynor.
It seems fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss
Not
see
wrong.
the synchronicity of events and know there is a grander design behind them.
It don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the Keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Zelnaga.
Where's Zeratul now?
Oh, this is
The
awkward.
Dark Prelate fell on Ire. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save.
Okay, so awkward moment there, because Artanis didn't tell Raynor the full truth, right? That it was by his hands that Zeratul died, right? Because Artanis was possessed by Amon for a while before he got his Kala antenna cut off. But it's gonna be awkward when Raynor finds out the truth. Anyway, let's go to our mission. Okay, Sky Shield.
Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, Augustgrad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them.
Okay, a lot of ground hard-hitting units. Oh, we got some Ghost. They got Banshee and Reapers. That's gonna be annoying. Estimated impact zone. So Augustgrad. Mission reward: new Spirit of ADUN system. Okay. We got some achievements here. Finish all the missions. Don't let the Sky Shield mission timer go below 4 minutes. I assume there's like a clock that you have to deal with, and you can increase its time by moving quickly. So move quickly. Secure 2 stabilizers within 3 minutes of each other in the Sky Shield mission. Alright. Let's do this thing then. Ooh, that's a pretty neat looking graphic there. A satellite about to crash on the planet. Completing bonus objectives will grant you more Solarite, which can be used to power up the Spear of ADUN.
This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Corps is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Corps leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
Well, I guess we gotta get a move on then, don't we? Oh, that's epic. That music sounds awesome. Okay, so it's passive. Okay, so they're not. I don't have to activate them every time.
The central stabilizer is nearby. Securing it first will deliver us a staging ground to assault the other 4.
Okay, we're not gonna charge in there yet, though. Okay, so we gotta secure all the stabilizers. Seems easy enough. Gotta build more of these guys. I'm just wondering what that does.
I am here in the shadows.
Okay, we're gonna get one more of these stalkers, and then we're going in. Phase allows the blink to restore 40 shield over 5 seconds. Okay.
You require my skills. You have not enough minerals.
Okay, you just plant that there, get in there. Alright, let's go get that first stabilizer.
Mobius Core is moving against us. Karax, activate the Spear of Adun's weapons cluster.
Oh, what's this?
Bombardment systems online. Prepare for orbital strike.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this looks epic. This is gonna be awesome, isn't it? The Spear of Adun's gonna do something. Oh, wow. I like this thing already.
Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Adun's command panel.
Hello. So let's go.
Durability calculations updated.
Commander, your construction vehicles can begin the repairs.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swings through this area.
You gotta pick up more items. Oh. Alright, we're gonna get more these guys because we need them.
I am detecting an electromagnetic weapon ahead. Its pulse will slowly damage our shields. We should destroy it if possible. Completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power level in the future.
I can't see that yet. I wonder though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoops. Oh, what? That's it.
You must construct additional pylons.
Oh, come on.
This will provide us with supply we can use to train new warriors. You require my skills.
Yeah, you just keep blasting that. Uh-oh. Oh, what the? Oh, okay, so no cheap tactics like that. I guess we're gonna do this the normal way. Alright, let's send in my guys. Oh, that's a beaut though. Alright, we got a fair amount of those things there. Let's keep building, let's get a forge going. I require more Vespene gas, yes, yes, of course. Gonna need a couple more zealots, I guess.
Mobius Core is deeply entrenched in that location. An orbital strike would help weaken their defenses.
Hahaha, yeah. Not as strong as I was hoping it'd be.
You require my skill. Very well.
Look at how strong these things can be. I did not do that very well.
You require my skills. I serve. Now. Very wise. Mobius Corps is mobilizing an attack against our Nexus point. Rally our defenses.
Yep, on it. Oh.
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound. Heads up. Looks like Mobius Corps is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
Let our enemy know
Oh,
our
huh.
fury.
Nice. Man, I'm taking a lot of hits.
My conjecture was correct. These Solarite reactors can be used to improve the Solar Core's energy output.
Ooh.
I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
Very well.
Okay, I need to get him all the way back here. I'm gonna need a lot more zealots, though. I don't think I can build a starport yet. No, I can't build a starport. Okay, so what's the timer at? 12 minutes? Okay, I'm just gonna build a whole bunch of zealots here. You know, I keep forgetting about using the Protoss more efficiently and know when to, like, you know, actually move them as soon as they start building something. There you go. Now let's just build a bunch of guys here. Just do that to use up some energy. I need way more guys though. Go, 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 give me that. Let's upgrade my weapons. For crying out loud.
It shall be as you say. Zeratul. Very well. Intriguing.
Gotta take this thing out quick.
Walking aboard the Solarite reactor now.
Nice.
Very wise. Intriguing.
Okay, I'm just gonna hang out here for a quick second while I get a couple more guys.
I am the heart. We are
Then we gotta get this place. Oh, come on. Okay, so... You. On it.
You require my skills. Very well. We are the blades of iron. I am the voice of the
Aha!
base is under attack.
What?
We embrace the glory of battle.
Oh, there's a lot of dangerous guys over there.
Intriguing. It shall be as you say.
Okay, so we're gonna try and get those two within like 3 minutes of each other. So we're just gonna build a massive army.
I am the voice of the eclipse. We move unseen.
Alrighty. It's time to fight these guys, and then we're gonna siege this place like basically right after.
Very well. I am here in the shadows.
Yo, heal me up though. Oh.
Third stabilizer has been cleared of enemy forces.
Gotcha. Repairs underway. Man, you're sure pissing Mobius Corps off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
Maybe I should have waited.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Zeratul. Very well. Intriguing. I like for iron. Let our enemy know our fury. For the reckoning. We embrace the glory of battle.
Got him. No time for games.
Durability calculations updated.
Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands. We must make haste.
Okay, we gotta build a whole bunch of these. So far we're doing pretty well on time here. Just gonna use this guy to pick up some items. I mean, if this was hard or brutal, they would obviously be upgrading this place a lot, but they're not, so I would just take advantage of this.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Okay, you guys just keep building up. We're just gonna blow this up. Alright, let's move on to this area here. Take out the last EMP. And then move on to the final area. And that will be the end of this map, I think. Should be.
Upgrade complete. Cold is the void. Intriguing. We embrace the glory of battle. Let our enemy know our fury. Require my skills. I am the voice of the eclipse. For the
Might as well get rid of these guys while they're here. Get all my guys together. Gotta take out that thing first. Gotta take out this thing before it does more damage to my shields. There you go.
The final solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin installing them as soon as possible.
Okay, we got all the solarite. That's good. Just gonna wait for this thing to be ready, and then we're just gonna use it to make this short work. Oh, hi. Eh. Okay, you build that, you build that. Got as many minerals as I need, probably. I love how I had this a simulator and didn't bother using it. Bad. Alright, let's go. We're going in. Boom! That was easy. Man, that Spear of ADUN thing just...
Raynor. Sky Shield has been stabilized, and Mobius Core is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station from here.
He's Admiral Horner.
I owe you big time for this one, partner.
We got Sky Shield, and all the time in the world. I mean, because I'm only playing normal mode, this one wasn't too hard. This one is just like you just have to play fast to get this one, and like manage your Spear of ADUN energy. But anyway, shortest time until impact was 8 minutes, so I had a lot of time to spare. Okay, so the game will probably show me some new features, so let's go check it out.
That's a hell of a thing your boys did, Artanis. Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down the cavalry.
We will join you on the surface and extract the keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
I am uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, friend Raynor.
Takes two of us.
Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Core evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the keystone.
We shall not let them escape.
Okay.
The solar core requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience.
Okay, we'll just check that in a quick second. We're just gonna check this thing. Anything new here? No? Okay. Just talk to Rahana.
I must remind you, our sacred law, the ADUN, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings. Unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Rohana?
I do not make an assumption. Gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility. In time, you will also.
You know, the funny thing is that I love how Artanis says that, because he once upon a time would be like, humans, like, what are they, right? But, you know, as like Jim Raynor's like, you know, this heroic character, so like him and his guys have like proven that like, nah man, we're serious business as humans. Anyways, I mean, it was by the aid of humans that the Protoss defeated the Overmind. Customize the Spear of Adun's combat systems. Unallocated Solarite. Let's check this out. A new feature in the ship.
The Solar Matrix Core. Truly an impressive sight.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides power to the Spear of Adun and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Having
Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready.
They say having a miniature sun in your ship that powers the entire thing. I mean, considering how massive the Spear of Adun is, like, look at this
Select
thing.
the core to start reviewing your options, Hierarch.
Corax has like.
You look different, Phase Smith.
Ah, you must be referring to these mechanical arms. I constructed them to improve my efficiency while running the solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful.
And you can use them like with his mind because they're attached to his like old antennae. Alright, let's check out the solar core.
This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch. Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Any leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems.
Okay, provides extra supply at the start of each mission, reducing the need to build pylons. And then construction time. Reduces the time to warp in structures, requires 5 Solarite. Warp and reinforcements, Chrono Surge. I kind of want to see what else this ship can do though. Like these things over here. I want to see this before I really commit. But obviously this one's pretty good. Temporal field creates 3 temporal fields that freeze enemies and structures. How would this work though? Creates 3 temporal fields that freeze enemies and structures in time for 20 seconds? That's pretty good actually. Like a large amount of enemies is just like, stop, I'm gonna attack you now. So I wonder, okay, you can reset it, okay. Because I wanna try this one. And hit that. Okay, I can reset anytime, okay. Nah, we want construction time to be up. And then I can change it anytime though, right? Like I can go back here and I can reset it fully. Yeah. That's really nice. I'm gonna try the temporal field. And I'm gonna start with a little bit more supply and extra construction speed. War Council, nothing here. Archive, we're 4 out of 19 levels. Alright, back to the bridge. Let's save, and then we'll get started on the next map. Oh, we gotta talk to Raynor first.
It's looking bad, Artanis. A lot of dead people down there. We gotta take these bastards out.
What could have led these Terrans to come under Amon's thrall?
They were assigned to some top secret details, running security at Dr. Narud's hybrid research labs. After Valerian re-established the government, the Mobius Foundation went dark. Last transmissions were chaotic, crazed. Next thing we know, the attack started.
The Amon has turned them into his slaves, an army. They are dangerous. dangerous, but they are only the start of the war to come.
You always were the optimistic sort.
Okay, let's go to our next mission.
Mobius Corps is making their way to Bennett Port with the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it.
Okay, Brothers in Arms. Recover the Keystone. They can use siege tanks. I mean, we already knew they could do that. They got some Thors. That's going to be pretty annoying to deal with. Because Thors are pretty tough. Do not let your allies lose more than 5 base structures. Destroy 80 or more enemies affected by the disruption on the Brothers in Arms mission. That will probably explain itself. Alright, new unit, Immortal. Assault Strider, can use barrier to absorb damage. Oh. Oh, is that a hybrid? Your Terran allies will aid you in this battle. Attack alongside them to reclaim the Keystone.
Welcome to Bennett Port. At least what's left of it. Mobius Corps has entrenched themselves here to keep us from the artifact. Valerian's setting up his base now. Once he gets...
Raynor, what is happening?
The hybrid are channeling void energy into the Keystone. The resulting psionic disruption has overwhelmed the Terrans.
Deploy our immortals. We need heavy assault to protect these Terrans until the disruption subsides.
Man, that's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
The Keystone is recharging, Commander. They will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
You ain't kidding. Let's lock and load, partner.
Okay, so we have Raynor as an ally on this map.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, so Raynor's base, his base here.
We can construct immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
Alright. My boys are taking this fight to Mobius Corps. And once you got your defenses in place, bring the heat.
Gotta pick up these mineral things lying around.
Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you. This disruption has hit my forces hard. We've taken heavy casualties, and we're going to need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire off that Keystone again.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Oh, can't believe we made it out alive.
Okay,
Some of
so
our medics will stay behind in case you need them.
You require more Vespine gas.
all right. Okay, so there's the second Terran base down here. That's gonna make things a little bit complicated. The upside is I don't have to build too many like cannons in my base. Well, I might build some here because I'm gonna build a second base here pretty quickly.
You require more Vespine gas.
Okay, I really need to get you guys in here. Get in there.
Our duty is unending. To victory.
And then I'm just gonna build like a whole lot of like. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna build a zealot to just see if when they do the disruption, will it affect like regular Protoss or are all Protoss immune? I need this. Gimme, 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 gimme.
You have not
Hey, yeah. Okay.
The Keystone is reaching full power, Hierarch. We will need to defend our allies from the hybrid once more.
Our cannon shall sing.
Oh crap. Oh, what the? Oh no, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, that poor guy. Oh, they count as heroic, so they only get slow.
The attackers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
Alright.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Corps.
I return to serve.
We've broken their defenses. Let's get some bunkers out there.
Hahaha. Well, then the tricky part is keeping those bunkers alive, because... Okay, so looks like we're gonna need to do that. Ha
Mobius Corps has turned their sights upon our nexus. Prepare for battle. All worship or be forever silent.
Oh, there's another hybrid. Oh, uh-oh.
Feel your presence. Our duty is unending.
Okay, you gotta keep building additional pylons,
We should
apparently.
warp in more photon cannons. They will help our nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
Okay, first we need a forge to do that. Then we need some pylons.
I feel your glory is eternal. We embrace the glory of battle. Our duty is unending. Our cannon shall
Okay, we gotta find those research facilities and help them out. Okay, we got quite a few guys already. Alright, I'm gonna go sit in the middle area and get ready for when the
Keystone is emitting powerful energies. I expect it will fire again soon.
I return to serve.
Dominion SCVs, establish a fortification line here.
let's see where the I gotta get down here quick.
For Artanis, Kassar de Templari, and Tara Hassadar. I return to serve. Ula Sadari.
Oh crap.
Guides me. Your allies are in battle. There shall be a command. You have not enough minerals. Osiris Shien. We shall serve forever.
Alright, let's just just blast these guys for a while. I am gonna need some stalkers, so let's build a bunch of them.
You have survived the hybrid's assault. Continue onward, warriors.
Let's just take these guys out. We gotta get out of here.
Damn. That's one hell of a headache. Thanks for the help, Artanis.
Oh, you're no problem, my guy. No problem. Oops. Whew. We need a bunch of stalkers now.
I return to serve. There shall be a reckoning. Our family shall sing.
Now maybe I can lure this battle cruiser and then we can lock them in the
There shall be a reckoning.
help. To make a brain right there. Let's go, Valerian. My guys are really strong, so we good for a while.
You require more Vespine gas. Let our enemy know our fury.
Okay, we are out of Vespine gas for a while. Oops. A for a simulator.
Marines, push the battle line forward.
We don't want to go there yet. We want to go down here and pick up some other stuff first. Okay.
The keystone is about
Oh, he
to
can
lift
repair
another
my
disruption
stalkers.
nova.
Nice.
The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
Okay, we got a disruption coming up soon. Which means we're gonna just... Just keep building photon cannons here. And disruption, go.
Shall be torn asunder.
Aha! Dang, he did a number of my shields there, though. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more.
Let our enemy know our fury. With the hybrid's assault stopped, we can move forward once more.
Haha! Okay, now I'm gonna go down here and get that research. And build a bunch of these because I'm gonna need them.
Went dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
You're welcome.
You require my skills.
Raynor should be able to handle most of that.
I am the voice.
I gotta go up here later.
It shall be as you say. Zeratul. I serve.
Ooh.
For now. Cold. I am. You require my. I am the voice. State thy bidding. Real. The enemy closes.
Kill a couple more of these guys.
Require my skills. I am here in shadows.
Thank heavens.
Got that.
Almost everyone died.
That guy looks like
Few
Data.
medevacs left.
I love
I'll
it.
send them to support the Emperor's forces.
It is the void.
Alright, we need 5 more. We're gonna get 5 more solarite soon. We're gonna go this way.
You require my skills.
I think that's enough of that for now. You know what I need though? I need more guys here. I took quite a hit, so. Me getting punished like that, I deserve. If I knew that battlecruiser was there, I would have waited to use my attack there. I knew I gotta construct additional pylons. Fine, be that way. Build some pylons. Just because I can.
The keystone is emitting powerful energies. I expect it will fire again soon. My skills.
Okay, send you down here. When that disruption starts, I'm gonna send in these guys.
We are one.
And you guys show up.
For your help.
No.
The last science vessels are on their way to the front line.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
Oof. Damn, it's done a lot of damage to me.
I am the voice.
Our enemies have ceased their assault. We must press on until we reach the keystone.
Come on, gotta quickly get in here and take out this thing.
Doesn't
Aha.
get me easier. Time to take him out. Nice work. That area's secure. I'll set up some defenses.
Aha. Oh. Take this. We got that keystone already. We did it, guys. We did it. did it!
I am here in the shadows.
Look at that, all my guys at low health though. I almost died to those, like, pretty tough hybrid there. Mine.
That did it. We pushed Mobius core back.
Oof.
Damn. Look at this place. Even the Zerg didn't tear into the city like this.
That is, oof.
Did you know this warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. Way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, and this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
Alright. Got our keystone. Legacy of the Void, normal. Okay. We got all the solarite that this map can give us. We lost 19 units, mostly like the stalkers. Hybrid disruptions sustained. No ally structures broken, because this is only normal mode, right? I mean, I assume that like the hybrid would be way more relentless if like you were playing higher difficulties, but I'm not giving myself that headache, because I know there's gonna be a lot more hybrid annoyances that we gotta deal with. Oh, wonder what's going on here.
Rohana.
Oh.
Preserver. Rohana.
Artanis.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you.
words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
So much for that whole no hesitation thing, Artanis.
It has passed, Hierarch. He is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
So much for that whole, oh, I was gonna be okay. Spear of ADUN. Solar core.
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you, I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
Alright,
Despite their limited understanding of the keystone, it is fascinating that the Terrans managed to wield it as a weapon. I am hesitant to conclude that this was its primary function, or even an intended one.
but, I mean, come on, what do you think humans are good at? They're good at finding things and turning them into weapons. It's kind of their thing. Anyway, let's check out the, oh, let's reset. And, I want the solar lance. Oh, yeah. So, straights the target area with powerful laser beams. Fires 3 beams, dealing 200 damage with each beam. Because this one only did 50 damage per, like, shot, but it shoots 5. But if you think about it, like, this will just do 200 damage to each thing it hits. Or each little area. Because I want to see how big the area is, but I definitely want this. Warp and reinforcements. That's pretty good. This one's pretty good, too. You just get free units. 2 melee warriors and 2 range warriors. And a pylon. And we'll put construction tie. Alright. I wanted the laser, though, because the laser is just too good to pass up. You know what I mean? Oh, hi, Rahana.
I could see the truth of Amon while he spoke through me. He claims his cause is noble, but only darkness and rage fester within.
Okay. And let's see what we got here.
Robotic assault units can now be added to our army, Hierarch.
Alright, so, robotic selection.
ADUN Toridas.
Alright, so you can get the Narazine Annihilator. A shadow cannon deals heavy damage to enemy ground or air unit. It can hit air units? I mean, that's so good. Because this one can only hit ground. But this one, he does more damage and he can protect himself.
ADUN Toridas.
Deals 200 damage to target unit or structure. It does a special, okay. So this one is more like, he's more offensive. Whereas the Immortal is more defensive. I like this. I'm gonna go with this. I never bothered reading the unit info. The Nerazim believe that their connection to the Annihilator. The Nerazim believe that their connection to the Void strengthens near death. Some of their warriors have made use of immortal technology to keep themselves in such a state indefinitely. The resultant assault frames possess considerable firepower. But can the Annihilator attack air units normally? I mean, we're gonna take it for a test spin, I guess. Guess there's nothing else. Let's just talk to Raynor.
Hey
Oh,
there.
the Swan.
Your Royal Ness? Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing from your commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
Oh, so we can just do warp travel now. Because we're done with the Dominion space here. Okay, so we got two choices here to make. Or we got two options to pick from, really. So, we can go to Shakuras and hang out with the Dark Templar. Or we can go to Glacius.
The keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Okay, so we can either go to Shakuras or Glacius.
As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
So what are you thinking? What are you guys thinking? Should I go to Shakuras or Glacius? So if we go to Glacius, we get the Sentry, a robotic support unit that can recharge shields and Guardian Shield. And Shakuras, we can get the Dark Templar, a warrior that does a lot of melee damage, and he is permanently cloaked. We also get the Kadarin? I think that's how you say that. The Kadarin Monolith, a extremely powerful defensive structure. Has superior range and damage, but is expensive and attacks slowly. So what are you thinking? Shall we go to Shakuras or Glacius? What are we at here? We were at 5 out of 19. An hour in and 2 missions done. Okay. So where are we going, guys? Where are we going? I feel like Dark Templar might come clutch at some point. I like the design of the Dark Templar. It's got like that cool looking weapon. If we're gonna go to Shakuras, the Nerazim homeworld, population Protoss. Has over 200 million Protoss. Orbital period 2.1 cycles, whatever that means. And natural satellites, 2 of them. Let's go to Shakuras.
No. Hierarch, Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Okay, so the Shakuras people are not doing so hot.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the collar to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone. And the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
Just go talk to these other guys.
I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros.
There must be Nerazim phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind.
I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Hierarch.
Then they have met their fate.
Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their phase-smiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours.
That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different.
Of course, Hierarch.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of Strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
Alright, let's just jump into the next mission, I think. We gotta go save some Protoss on Shakuras. We gotta save the Dark Templar.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Talametros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
Zerg infestation detected. Look at all those Hydralis, roaches. Warp conduit active. I see. New unit available. Dark Templar. Deadly warrior assassin. Permanently cloaked. mission reward, we get 10 solarite, and for bonus rewards, we will get 15. So that's 25 solarite, which is pretty good. I really like that. Let's see what we got here. Amon's Reach. Beat all the missions. Complete the Amon's Reach without letting the warp gate drop below 2,000 life. Free all Protoss launch base before the last Void Thrasher appears in Amon's Reach. So basically, we have to survive. It's a survival map. But I'm still going to go aggressive because I want these... ooh, look at that thing. That thing looks pretty epic. It's like a hybrid or something. And look at the little leading these Zerg. Your progress is automatically saved at key points. If you're having trouble, you can load a save and try a different strategy. Oh.
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Let's do this thing. What's this? Oh, I got Dark Shrine.
I bask in the twilight.
You have not enough minerals.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
I am intrigued. I will try.
Alright. What's this? Let's pick this up. Move unit here.
These vaults hold the solarite reserves that power Telemetros. You may claim them with our blessing.
Indeed. Completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of ADUN's power. There are 2 vaults left in the city.
Well, having Dark Templar is just great. Uh-oh.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. A Void Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
Oh, we gotta get down there.
I am the blade of the narrative.
Oh, I can see the warp conduit's health, and I can't let it drop below 2,000, which should be not too hard. Got rid of that guy.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
We gotta find some
Clever.
of these bays.
I am intrigued. I am the blade of the narrative.
Are there any overlords in here? Oh, there's one. Alright, I want to check out something. Let's build this robotics facility. There's a queen right there. That looks like it's going to hurt a lot. Okay, if I can get rid of this, that would be huge. Okay, I'm still far away from this thing, so... Okay, this thing can't see very far, which is good. Just gonna slice that thing up. Let's build this thing. Build some additional pylons, I guess. Okay, this thing can only attack ground units. I just wanted to check that.
By the void. I am here in the shadows. I am
Huh, those overlords haven't seen me yet. Huh?
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
Oh crap.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
Okay, let's do that then. We need more Dark Templar. I'm gonna need a couple more of these guys.
Fear is an illusion. I am the blade of the Narazine.
Alright, where's that next tunneler? I want to see him come out so I can whack at him.
I will comply. By the void. I am but a phantom. Khatum. Clever. Khatum.
Don't worry, I have a counter to that.
I bask in the twilight.
Oops. Control X.
I will comply. By the void.
I love this laser already though.
I come. What would you ask of us?
Okay, we gotta slice up this thing now.
Matriarch Orison, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
A second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
I am but
Having this laser thing though is just great, isn't it? Bye.
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
by the void.
I gotta find those other temples though.
I am the blade of the Narazine. Clever. I will comply. From the shadows I come. I am but a phantom.
Oh, this Dark Templar looks different from the other ones.
What would you ask of us? Khatum.
Anyone else notice that, right? But they're the Dark Templar I trained look different.
I bask in the twilight.
Nice. We got two of those.
I am but a phantom.
Let's take out this thing over here.
I am the blade of the Narazine. Clever. I am free. I will comply. By the void. Khatum. I will comply. Clever.
secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
Going to the Terran world first was a good idea, so I could like get the laser, because that solar lance is amazing. Okay, so both of them have to go this way.
I am intrigued. Clever. I am here in the shadows.
You must construct additional pylons.
Yes, yes, of course. Right, I have this guy.
What would you ask?
Okay. That's a beautiful sight, just so you know.
I am the blade of the Nazarene. I will comply. I am but a canvas.
Okay, just leave you guys there while I micromanage a bit. Once you finish with that, go back here.
Upgrade complete. We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
We're doing pretty well here. It's going pretty easily. Give me that Vespine gas though. Gotta find that last Protoss temple though. Get some more solarite.
The darkness rides. I am
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Are you serious? It took me so long to get back there.
I am the heart of darkness. What would you ask of us?
Okay, well he just does that for a while. Gonna build some of these guys.
Additional pylons.
Oh. Need some pylons.
Let our enemy know our fury.
That should buy the conduit more time.
Alright.
I am the heart of darkness.
Let's go.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am here in the shadows. You require me or one. Cold is the state of bidding. I am the heart of darkness. You require
Pick that up.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the heart.
Should be able to get this last area before and where is this guy?
Let our enemy know I am here in the shadows. I am the voice of the state
Just keep moving these guys in. Nice try.
You require my skills. I am the heart. I am the voice of the eclipse.
Okay, so where is the next area I have to go to? I think it's over here.
Fear is an illusion. I will comply. Clever.
Upgrade complete.
Not. I am here from the shadows. I come.
Alright.
I am intrigued. Nasperu Unadar. I am the blade.
Got that.
We are recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
Behold, state thy bidding. It shall be as you say. I am the heart. I am here in the shadows.
Get rid of this thing.
State thy bidding. Intriguing. From the shadows I come. I'm waiting. Cole, you require my skills. You callous. State thy
And we're done.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I state thy bidding.
Alright, let the Dark Templar take out the Spine Crawler.
State thy bid. We are one with the shadows.
Control X. Jump the gun. Got all the achievements. I think.
Days have been reclaimed.
Pretty sure I did.
You may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
We did it, guys. We did it. Achievement awarded. Amon's Reach. Close call. That was not a close call at all, but I lost 1 unit. Got all the Solarite attainable. Did it in 15 minutes. Jump the gun. Free all Protoss launch bays before the last Void Thrasher appears. I don't even know how many there's supposed to be. The game never tells you. But we did the map fast enough that not all the Thrashers appeared, so.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Aya.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ire. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
That's hardcore. She's just like, yeah, we're gonna like scorch the planet.
I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Okay, well, we'll do that.
What have you discovered about the Keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Cell Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
Alright, let's check out what's here. Nexus Overcharge. So we got a new ability on the Spear of ADUN. Allows the Nexus to automatically attack nearby enemies for 20 damage. Orbital Assimilator. The Spear of ADUN automatically harvests Vespene gas from assimilators without requiring probes. Might just take that, honestly. Warp Harmonization. Stargates and robotic facilities can transform to utilize warp technology. Warping cooldowns are 20% faster than original build times. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Because honestly, this is just so good. Why would you not take this? Why would you not take automatic Vespene Harvest? It's worked in Wings of Liberty, it worked in Heart of the Swarm, why would it not work here? So yeah, Orbital Simulator. Let's do it. No, she's got nothing to say. We do have an assignment available though.
Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Okay, so we can get the Dark Templar. Shadow Fury quickly attacks multiple ground units, permanently cloaked. He gets a Shadow Fury. I think it's an automatic ability. Hits 5 times though, that's pretty nice. Unit info. Devout students of the Void, our Dark Templar have gained a deeper understanding of the powers they wield. They can now teleport across short distances while unleashing a death stroke with their warp blades, making them even more lethal than before. Or we can get a new unit, the Avenger, which is the Ire faction. Emergency recall. Ooh. The Avenger is automatically recalled to a dark shrine with full shields and life upon taking fatal damage. This effect cannot occur more than once every 60 seconds. Okay, yeah, this one is not a pass. This is permanent cloak. This is so good. Why would I not pick this? Yeah, we're going with the Avenger. So we have 2 Nerazine and 2 Ire warriors. How fitting. Alright, let's check out
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of ADUN.
Vorazun?
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
Without the Kala, the Nerazim are free from Amon's corruption.
Let's do a save, because it's been a while since I last
And
saved.
to think we called them heretics once.
Alright, let's go to the next mission.
This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
Okay, last stand. Overload the temple. The Zenith Stone active. Zerg Life Science, about 50 mil. That's a lot of Zerg. We get the Caterin Monolith. Extremely powerful defensive structure. And let's see some quests we can, or achievements we can get. Destroy the Zenith Stones within the first 10 minutes. Basically rush this map real fast. Hold out global swarming. Hold out until 1.8 billion Zerg arrive on Shakuras. Two very different kind of objectives. But let's see what happens.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Zelnaga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Well, here we go. Expanding a new resource location will allow you to speed up unit production and build a stronger defense. That is true.
Our forces have secured the Zelnaga Temple grounds. Artanis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith Stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Caterin monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phase-Smith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
The moment has come. Let us begin.
Alright. Get to work, boys. Ooh.
The sooner the Zenith Stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
I like how it says Zerg on Shakuras, and it's just like some timer thing. It's weird. But I like it.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith Stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
As you say.
1 billion. Wait, what's the number? It's like one. Hold up for 1 billion Zerg. I think the achievement is like 1.8 or something.
The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors.
So shall it be.
How long is that though that I have to wait?
There is no solace in exile. Our light lives on. We obey. And Aris Adari. Base is under attack.
Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do. Well, first I need to get some pylons out here.
Hierarch, there are more resources nearby. We can construct a second nexus near them to accelerate our harvesting.
I am here in the shadows.
As you say.
I'm just gonna rush this area here.
We move unseen. Very well.
You guys just kind of hang out here for a while. Let's build a nexus right here. And take out the last Zenith Stone.
Another brood of Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
Come on. Need more. Lots more.
Retribution. Glory through perseverance.
We are one.
Aha.
Eternally.
Haha. Just keep building, I guess. Need a lot more probes, though. Okay, maybe not the Zealots. I don't need them that badly. Oh dang, that Ultra did a lot.
We should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. But this stuff ain't cheap, you know, guy.
Artanis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve. So shall it be. I shall rise anew. And Artanis Adar.
Very well.
Glory through perseverance. Eternally. There is no sunset.
Okay, so we need a lot of stalkers. Like a lot of them.
Our day will come. We will atone. As you say.
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern access way.
We obey. With pride. Our light lives on. So shall it be.
for real? Ouch. They must have some kind of like immortality, because that thing should have blown up. Okay, we're gonna use this thing right here.
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
That should be okay. What the? It'll work. Just stand there. There you go. Alright, let's get out of here.
The temple grounds are still vulnerable. We should construct more photon cannons and Kadaran monoliths before they are overrun.
I know. Gotta get over there quick. I still have the laser thing, which will be really helpful. Okay, we're gonna make that 10-minute mark, I think. Aha.
It is done. The Zenith stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well. Now, we wait for the Zerg.
Okay. We need a lot of stalkers. I also want a robotics lab. I wonder, can I actually not kill these things? Oh, I can't. I guess I just screwed up earlier.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly.
State thy bidding. Zeratul. Very well. I am here.
Oh, there's a fourth entry point. You.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure. Give your order. My life for life. Our light lives on.
I did not realize there was an entry point up here. We're gonna need to cover this one too.
Glory through perseverance. As you say.
Just let the Avengers over here just slice up these guys nicely.
With pride. Our day will come. We obey. Base is under attack.
Shall be as you say.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
3? There are 4 last time I checked.
We are one with the shadows.
Fire shall ADUN Doritas. Base is under attack. Glory through perseverance.
I am here in the shadows.
Focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
Cold is the void. I am here in the shadows.
Okay, we can't warp in any pylons. We have to, like, or not, like, use the spears thing to warp in pylons. We need, like,
I am here in the shadows.
every bit of the spear's energy.
You require my skill.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Locked in that Ultralist, nice.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Okay. Gotta keep building stalkers.
State thy bidding. I am the
Glory through perseverance.
Okay, push you guys back down here. They are expanding fast, though.
As you say.
Hierarch, I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
This. Okay, we're just gonna keep mining. I'm gonna save here because I think we're making pretty good headway. Where's this guy? Gonna put some more cannons somewhere here, because this one took quite a hit. Need to warp in his shield battery. Just upgrade that, I guess. Oh, this guy took him hits. Yeah, how about them apples? You like that, huh? Ugh. Okay. We're gonna need a lot more stalkers, like way more. And a couple of these guys too. The Annihilators. Do you see any other hybrid?
I'm here in the shadows.
Base is under attack.
There's a shield battery right here.
The moment approaches, warriors. The temple is realigning. It will be ready soon.
Hierarch, I have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
Hold out for 1.5 billion Zerg. Well, we gotta try it though. We gotta try it.
So shall it be. With pride. Base is under attack.
No, I lost a Dark Templar or an Avenger.
I'm here in the shadows.
I can see that. Gotta get more immortals, more stalkers.
Base is under attack.
Just gotta hurry. Go, 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 probe. Oops.
The temple thrums with energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
build here. I keep losing this thing.
Base is under attack. Let our enemy know our foes.
Gotta keep building. Alright, you guys go here. Damn, it's just non-stop here. Uh-oh. Oh no. The little guy died.
The Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of ADUN.
I have to do it now. I'm not gonna survive. I couldn't make it to the 1.8 mil. I was doing so well too.
Dimensional recall. Get to safety now.
Nidus worms. The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Do we get a cutscene every time we finish missions on a planet? Because this is awesome. That is a very big Nidus worm.
It is said that those of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala.
Oh, that's sick. And just warps out just as the place starts to explode. What a badass. That was awesome. We got the last stand. I couldn't get this one. To reach that 1.8, that's a tough one. If I had like a bunch more turrets ready, like was just faster building them or something, I could have done better, but that was pretty good overall. Enemy units defeated. Over almost 1,000. I lost quite a bit though. It's okay though. I couldn't reach that 1.8 billion. That was too intense. But we got the side objective, so. Okay, we got warp travel ready, so we gotta decide what planet we're going to next.
I cannot believe you survived the fight in the temple, Hierarch. Did you have some weapons enhancements I did not know about? This decay rate is impossible. No constructed material would behave this way. Unless...
Okay, we got some unallocated Solarite. Just increase my production speed, I guess. Can't really do much else.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch.
Okay. Nothing new here.
The Nerazine fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of ADUN. So saith Judicator Zentheon. ADUN failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, ADUN ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? ADUN chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
Basically, the major contrast between Rohana and Artanis. I mean, Artanis is no different than a human in a lot of ways, right? Like, that is how we view history, right? It's something that you look back on and learn from it. As opposed to Rohana's much more ancient worldview. I mean, to be fair, she's like thousands upon thousands of years before, like, you know, of Protoss history. Before, like, you know, she's been sleeping for thousands of years. So obviously she's missed, you know, quite a few millennia of history. But the backward way that she thinks is that, like, no, you view history always in the now, always by the way you view, like, how your world understands things. So, you know, hot take, right? It's like how we try to look back at, like, take a look at someone's life in the past, like, say, you know, I'm trying to think of, like, a good example without getting myself in trouble here, but you think of someone like George Washington, right? You can't view George Washington's actions from the way that we as modern people view it, because he did not exist in our time, right? He existed in, you know, his time, right? And an interesting Bible verse that comes to mind is in Genesis, when it talks about Noah. It's probably like chapter 6 or something, where Noah, and I've mentioned this in my reading streams, if you want to check them out, I do have a playlist of it. In my Genesis reading, I talk about how, like, when you understand Noah, and the Bible is very meticulous of its wording, right? Referring to, you know, Noah was good in his generation. So you judge Noah based on his peers. You don't judge Noah based on yourself, right? Because that's not fair. He didn't exist, you know, through the life of Christ. He didn't exist through, you know, modern evolution of thinking, right? He didn't live through, you know, the coming of the ancient law. He didn't live through Christ. He didn't live through, you know, the Enlightenment era. He didn't live through any of those moments. So it would be unfair to judge Noah by our modern standard. So what Artanis is getting at, which is the smarter approach, is you look at history, and yes, you understand things were not the best in the past, but you look at how the past actions affect the world now. So when they were talking about ADUN, who's like an ancient Protoss leader, and the Protoss tend to say, you know, Antara ADUN, which is like, you know, great honor to ADUN kind of thing, right? So Artanis views it the way that, you know, looking hindsight at history and learning from it. And so Artanis sees that, like, ADUN is a hero because his actions led to how we could survive today, right? The Dark Templars' might, as one example. Whereas Rohana sees it like, oh, ADUN is a traitor, right? He let heretics live. But it's like, it is those same heretics who let us live today, right? So, which is it, right? What matters more, right? And so if the present truly is as important as it is, then you learn from the past. Which is something the Protoss are learning. Oh, look at that though. Just like the planet is kablooey right there, and there's like a piece of it floating around.
If only I'd heeded Zeratul's warning.
Shakuris is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the shadow path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
Just basically telling them you're a badass, Artanis, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, he is. Alright. I think that's it for this planet. Let's move on to the next one.
Shakuris has fallen.
Oh, this.
And Amon's grip tightens. If we are to stand against him, we will need more than warriors. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
Okay, so we don't have to choose where we're going next, because what I assume is going to happen is when we finish the Glacius, we'll get a new chapter of the story, right? And the story will really push itself forward. Which I think is a good way to actually finish this stream, right? We'll do 6 missions today. We did the 2 in the Dominion space, 2 on Shakuris, and then we'll do the 2 here. And then we'll end the video after we complete these missions. I mean, I assume that's how it's going to go down. Let's go.
Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier Revival Program.
Purifiers? The forbidden weapon? They were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.
Alright, the Spear of ADUN. Oh, well that is a lot of guys.
The Tal'Darim, here. They are attacking the facility.
Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors.
I guess each planet, you know, between like the Terran one, you have to fight each race, right? When we went to the Dominion space, we fight Terran. Went to Shakuris, we fought Zerg. Guess what? We gotta fight some Protoss.
Every course of action we can take will come at a price.
I hope this new technology proves as valuable as it was rumored to be.
Rohana is opposed to using modern technology. Modern technology. Loose terms when we're talking about Protoss, I suppose.
The Tal'Darim. They have not been seen since the Aeon of Strife, before the Protoss were united by the Kala's light.
I'm afraid they returned some time ago, Rohana. We thought them fanatical servants of the Xel'Naga for years, but in truth, they had enslaved themselves to Amon.
Why would any being willingly follow Amon?
That That is unclear. The Tal'Darim call themselves the Chosen. What Amon has chosen them for, we do not know. They are dangerous foes who have helped forge the hybrid and shed blood in the name of our great enemy.
Protoss turned upon Protoss. The ADUN demands retribution for such offense. They must be destroyed.
If it is their fate, it shall be.
Do what you gotta do, right?
The purifier weaponry that has been researched here could prove to be a valuable addition to our arsenal.
That is what I am hoping. Is there any merit to Rohana's fears?
The Kalai on glaciers have prototyped the technology with successful results. It is said that these experimentations are no different than the Templar they are replications of. A byproduct of quantum predictive analytics.
They were and are still only machines. Do not give them such credence, Karax.
We too are machines of a biological nature. I often marvel at the architecture, the design, the careful construction of our form, our machinery. The Xel'Naga forged us as we forged the original purifiers.
That is a very interesting outlook. I like this guy. I mean, that's how you should look at the grander scheme of things, right? That was pretty profound. I like this guy.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements.
That'll be helpful. But now we gotta go fight some Protoss. Alright.
If we are to obtain the purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility.
So we got some Tal'Darim forces detected. Enemy Protoss. Defense cannons online. I like it. We get Sentry, robotic support unit. Can use shield recharge and guardian shield. Alright, so some achievement. Okay, so if we complete this map, we get the... Well, the bonus rewards is 15 solar, right? Or solar, right? Alright, so some achievements. Danger zone. Don't let the Tal'Darim displacement beam destroy any of your units. Should be easy enough. Pull the plug. Destroy 6 Tal'Darim gateways or warp gates on normal. So blow up a lot of stuff. Okay. With Dark Templar, this should be pretty easy. I just like make a bunch of Dark Templar and slice the buildings. Hopefully, once we take out their photon cannons and they can't see us anymore. Defend the ramp leading into your base with photon cannons. Yes. It's the easiest place to fend off enemy attacks.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here, and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in.
My meditation is over.
Ooh, we get the sentries right here. What's that? Okay.
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
Okay, I see how this works.
Justice be done. For Artanis. Gassar de Templari. We stand unified. Ula Sadari.
Let's just build that. The laser is starting to move. Just gotta make sure we don't get hit by it ourselves. Okay, there's only one way for the enemy to get to my base. Just gonna wait. We need a dark shrine though, real quick.
I am detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
We are the blades of... You have not enough minerals.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
Yeah, so you stop blinking.
I am here in the shadows.
Okay, we're gonna get some of these guys, and then we're just gonna like, oh, the laser's starting to cut through.
We stand.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
I need more of that. Ugh, I need a forge, huh? Alright, fine. Let's build a forge down here.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay. Just build a bunch of Dark Templar and hopefully this goes well.
You require my skills. Intriguing. We are one with the shadows. Let our enemy know.
Our forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
Vengeance for honor. Our forces are in mortal danger. Get them away from the beam.
Whoops. Oh. I screwed that up. Let's restart the mission. I guess the beam's radius is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I should not be so impatient there. That was me being really silly.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna do it right this
The
time.
displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
Ula Sadar, we stand unified.
The auto harvest is just so good, honestly.
You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
Just wait a little bit. Just keep building units.
I am detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
State thy bidding. You require my skills.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
We'll build a forge. So I get some photons cannon. We need some defenses ready.
We are one with the shadows. State thy bidding. It shall be as you say. Intriguing.
Let's check out, see if there's anything here that's useful.
I serve. For the reckoning. Very well.
The Tal'Darim have blocked this route with a force field. We will have to find a way around it to destroy its power source.
Should be doable. Gonna find more so we're just gonna wait there for a second. Alright.
State
Retribution awaits. With pride.
Our forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range. It appears the station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it. Excellent. Solarite gathered.
Our light lives on. With pride. And Artanis Adon. As you say. I am the heart of darkness. Glory through perseverance.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Retribution awaits.
Having Dark Templar this early is really nice. Like,
Ah, we've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now.
is the void.
We embrace the glory of battle.
alright, send some Dark Templar ahead. Let's build a couple more of them. Oh crap.
So shall it be.
State thy bidding.
We will atone.
I am the heart of darkness. We are one with the shadows. I serve for now.
Vengeance for ire.
Cold is the void.
Face
What's this?
Vengeance for ire. So shall it be. There is glory through perseverance. Eternally. Require my skills. Our day will come. As you say. Paris Adari. Our forces are in mortal danger. Get them away from the beam. Give your order. Alarak's warriors have established a large stronghold here. Templar, pull back. We do not have time to engage this base.
That is where you are wrong, sir.
I think our forces are looking for some excitement, Hierarch.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Ire shall rise anew. Paris Adari. As you say. Upgrade complete. We obey.
I am here in the shadows. I am the heart of darkness. I serve.
Retribution awaits. So shall
You require my
There is no solace in exile. And Aris Adari, we obey. As you say,
I am the heart of
we will atone. So shall
You require my skills.
our day come. Vengeance for ire. With pride. Glory with perseverance. Ire shall rise anew. Retribution awaits. Eternally. We obey. And Aris,
I am here in the shadows.
with pride. So shall it be. I shall rise anew.
You require my skills. We move unseen.
There is no sign.
I am the heart of darkness. It shall be as you say. Verify.
Retribution awaits.
Oof.
Our light lives on. Eternally. And Aris,
I am here in the shadows. State thy bidding.
we will atone.
We are one with the shadows. Intriguing. Cold is the void.
Glory through perseverance. So shall it be. pride.
You require my skills. I am here in the shadows.
We obey. Our light lives on. And ours Adari. As you say, so shall it be.
There's just a defense cannon.
As you say, so shall it be. We obey. Eternally. Artanis Adari.
State thy bidding. We are one with the shadows. I serve now. Very wise.
Glory through perseverance. With pride. Our light lives on. With
Another solarite sample obtained.
our
Alright, that's
light
good.
lives on. So shall it be.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the heart of darkness. It shall be as you say. I serve for now. We move unseen. State thy bidding. Very wise.
Give your order. And Aris Adari.
Okay.
Bringing nearby sentries online.
With pride. Eternally. Iron shall rise anew.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the heart of darkness.
We will atone. Our light lives on. So shall it be.
Ugh. Oh god.
Aris Adari. As you say. Give your order.
We are one with the shadows.
Okay, I gotta keep these guys behind that thing.
Retribution awaits. We obey. Eternally. Glory through perseverance. With pride. As you say. Our light lives on. So shall it be. Our light lives on.
I am the heart of darkness. Let our enemy know
I have not been building a lot of units. I've been bad at this. Yes, yes, of course.
you require my skills. Zeratul.
We will atone. We obey.
Cold is the void. I serve for now. I am here in the shadows.
Alright, just let that blow up.
You require my skills.
Need to get a move on here, though. Gonna find that last bit of solarite. Don't know where it is though. It's gotta be close here though.
For the reckoning.
Releasing sentries from stasis.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Hierarch, I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
Aha. It's gotta be that. There it is.
We have acquired all of the raw solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
Okay. Haha. Just these lasers doing work though. No, get this. There you go. And move this guy here. There you go. That's how you do it.
Acquiring access.
Work quickly, Phase Smith.
Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
Aha! I made it just in time.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The Purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of ADUN. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well. I will have to examine it more closely.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna be staying on this planet for a while. Achievement awarded, Forbidden Weapon. We got Danger Zone and Solar Powered. Alright, we got the 15 Solarite. We got a new unit, Sentry. New faction specializations available. Purifiers. Cool. So we took 131 units, lost 24. Shield restored by sentries. Over 3,000 shields. Units lost a displacement beam, none. Tal'Darim gateways destroyed, 8 of them. Oh.
You wish to see me, Phase Smith?
Artanis, it is good to see you, young Executor.
Phoenix? How can this be?
It was his cloned personality that was used for the Purifier prototype. Given your friendship with the Source personality, I thought, well, he believes he was brought from stasis and made a Dragoon.
Why are you here, Phoenix?
I was given a directive by Artanis himself to come to Glacius and serve the Templar.
It is the last recollection from his memory web. The Great Templar were still encoded by order of the Conclave.
Do you know about the experimentation done on Glacius? Why Aldaris gave you this order?
I am a warrior, old friend. You know this as well as any. It is not my place to question the order of Adjudicator.
His construction is highly advanced. An Adanium shell composed of a trillic compression mesh. It appears he was to be the first in a revival of the ancient program.
Enough! I have fought far too long for the will of the Conclave to be examined like some specimen. I am Templar, and I am reunited with the dearest of friends. Is this not a glorious day?
You are right, of course. Karax, these tests are no longer needed. Phoenix, welcome aboard the Spear of ADUN.
Interesting. So, a clone Phoenix that was around before, what was it, like map 6 or something of StarCraft 1's Protoss campaign. I mean, this guy has missed out on a lot of detail. Oh, we'll see how that turns out, I guess. Okay, what's this? I kind of like having this, so we're going to keep this up for a while longer. Just going to do that for now. More extra supply at the start of mission. Okay, yeah. I want to keep this, but when I have enough, I'm going to get rid of this and get this.
You and I have stood shoulder to shoulder, blades thrumming in the heat of battle countless times, and now you lead the Protoss. I wail with pride at the mere thought of it.
I was chosen to represent the hierarchy by the remaining Judicators and the clans of the Nerazim. I am still honored by their choice.
Tassadar must be proud as well.
Tassadar is gone, Phoenix. He fell, bravely sacrificing for his people. He saved us from annihilation.
What? It cannot be. And Ire? Fallen to the Zerg as well?
It has.
How long have I lingered in stasis, becoming this Dragoon?
Do you know of the Purifier program, Phoenix?
Of course. The greatest Templar minds replicated. Dangerous machines that had to be shut down.
They were shut down, but we have never ceased the research, and still have tried to find ways to replicate our greatest Templar, to use that ancient technology.
Why do you tell me this?
We are facing a war like none we have seen before. We will need you in the days ahead. Maybe even the Purifiers.
Then my blades are yours, old friend.
Interesting.
These new Purifier designs rival any technology our people have previously conceived. The replication data is the sort that allows accurate duplication of one's consciousness. Phoenix's personality may be accurate.
How accurate?
Within the 99th percentile.
So there is a chance for discrepancy.
Quite a minuscule one.
And in a lifetime, how many choices does that variation impact? Who would you be with such a difference in the decisions you've made? Keep a watchful eye on Phoenix. If he is to help us, I want to know who he is.
You dare too much, Artanis. Your youth makes you rash.
But sometimes that
We
rashness
acquired
might
new
be needed.
robotic support technology for review. Karax has utilized data from glaciers to bring the robotic sentinels online. Use them wisely, Hierarch.
The enemy shall be purified.
Created to replace zealots on the front line, sentinels are both resilient and dependable. Automated self-recovery systems reassemble their bodies upon destruction, and they are outfitted with basic AI instead of a Templar personality. So basically robots. Complete more missions to unlock this option. Do I want a sentinel though? Because while he has the whole like he can revive himself, I do like this. I mean, yeah, it means we have to use real Protoss, and real Protoss might die, but I kind of like the Whirlwind. It's been doing work, man. And it'll be good against, like, a lot of Zerg armies. This one's not bad either, so, like... I like the Zealot, though. With the Whirlwind. Okay, we got the Sentry. We can get the Sentry or we can get the Energizer. The Sentry gives you shield restoration and the Energizer gives you a speed boost. Alright, so Sentries. Restore shields to 2 friendly units simultaneously. Decreases damage to nearby friendly units. Corax has outfitted their sentries with portable shield batteries, allowing them to restore shields in combat. In addition to the sentry's own shielding capabilities, this should substantially mitigate our casualties on the battlefield. Or we can get the assembly panel, or the Energizer. Equipped with onboard chrono boosters, Energizers are designed to enhance the speed of Purifier's shock troops. Each Energizer can also generate a power field, enabling access to the psionic matrix and warp networks in hostile territory. Phasing mode transfers the Energizer and generates a power field as if it were a pylon. The Energizer is immobilized. I mean, this is how you can warp in units, I guess. Chrono Beam increases target friendly attack speed. I kind of like the Sentry. Honestly, I'm not going to use these guys that much, though. So I think we just stick with the Sentry, honestly, for now. But I like the Avenger over the Dark Templar, because the ability for it to die and then come back it has become useful from time to time.
Our scouts are reporting Amon's forces are conquering system after system. We must choose our plan of attack carefully, Hierarch.
Seeing Phoenix once more perplexes me. I feel sadness when I should feel joy.
It is said the warrior Phoenix was felled by the Queen of Blades. This approximation is not Phoenix, but he is a reminder of the loss you suffered.
His voice, thoughts, his very presence. He describes memories we shared with such vivid recollection. Every instinct I have tells me that this is my friend, but all logic defies it.
We of the Nerazim often ponder whether our people are the sum total of their experiences, or are more than them, a truth lingering inside us. In time, we shall see if this Phoenix has his own truth, or is little more than a flawed forgery.
Oh, warp travel ready. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Warp travel's already ready. The solar core. Sometime later.
Hierarch, I see the master construction of the Zelnaga now. Their understanding that energy, essence, and information are all one. Each interchangeable, each mutable.
Then you uncovered the information Zeratul foresaw within this keystone.
I have. From what I understand,
It will lead us to Ulnar. Ulnar? It is a place of myth. A realm whispered of in our legends. The homeworld of the Xel'Naga. I believe the Keystone can project its location. Show me, Karax. It cannot be. I must be in error. The Altarian Rift. That is impossible. Nothing could survive within such unrelenting forces. It appears I have failed you, Hierarch. I do not believe so, Karax. It is said that the Xel'Naga came from a place where no life should be. This aligns with Zeratul's prophecies. We will go in. Make preparations at once.
Okay, so how are you gonna get into that thing then?
Zeratul, many thought you mad. And yet, once more, you have seemed truer than us all. The Keystone leads us into the Altarian Rift, to the Xel'Naga home of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old friend. I will wake the Xel'Naga and honor your legacy.
Well, this is the only place we can go to right now. There's no other missions. I don't know if I'm ready for it, though.
Artanis, you are more than welcome.
I think this is actually a good place to stop.
You and I have stood shoulder to... I will.
I just want to see our archive here. So we are about halfway. No, a little bit less than that. And I noticed that the missions are getting a little bit slower. But I mean, I am going to end early today. Because I think this is a good place to stop. Because I feel like the next mission, you know, we're really going to go like... No, we're going to like nosedive into like some crazy stuff, right? So... I'm gonna call it here. Cause we'll start Monday's stream with like, you know, this crazy mission, right? We're gonna go to the home world of the Xel'Naga. That's a cliffhanger to hang on right there, my friend. But if you want to see more of this, you know, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know when we're ready to dive into, you know, this crazy alien vortex. So that's gonna be awesome. With that being said, for the rest of this week, we just have Throwback Thursday tomorrow. So I hope you guys check out that. I am playing Heroes of Might and Magic 2, a classic game that I love playing. And of course, Friday we'll resume our reading stream, because I did miss last week because I just couldn't get home in time from work that day. But this week I should be able to do it, because it was just a funny reason why I had to stay longer that day, but not really important to talk about. Anyway, this is going to be the end. I will see you guys for Throwback Thursday tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And God bless you.